Hey guys, Vic here with another FIFA 14 breakdown video for you guys. This time we are talking about the gameplay, so we're looking at what has been documented in blogs and what EA have said in their official videos and what we've seen on YouTube and everything and Gamescom information. We're breaking down the gameplay, and the first, I think, hugely fundamental change to the gameplay this year is left trigger, or L2. And that is going to be predominantly the button for holding on to the ball, so to block off, to shield the ball from your defender that you're trying to keep the ball from. You're going to be pressing L2 this year, or left trigger on Xbox. It's a huge change because that left trigger was that was the skill button this time, or the flare button, and you know, that is a huge fundamental change. Like everyone that's been doing roulettes, everyone that's been doing all the tricks throughout FIFA 13 is going to have to adjust that mode. The skill moves apparently this time are now working in a sort of a complex array of, some of the skills do require you to press left trigger and some of them do not require a special skill button. It's sort of a combination of actions causes a skill to be performed. The huge visual change, I think, from the sounds of what EA feel it from their perspective, is the ball physics. They've made some adjustments to the way the ball behaves. They've improved the real life physics comparison of the way the ball moves, and that is predominantly shown, certainly in the promotional stuff, guys, as in shooting. So your choices of shots are actually, if you look at it, very limited on FIFA 13. You can hit that far shot into the far post, you can hit that far shot into the near post, or you can do a finesse. But on this time, with the new ball physics, if the player takes a shot while falling over, it's going to swing in a different way. There's various dips available depending on the way the ball is struck and the position your feet are in when you take that shot. And that is going to lead to some more realistic looking goals and some very dramatic goals as well. But fundamentally, for the start of the gameplay, it's going to mean you don't quite know when to allow someone to take a shot. Like, quite often, once you've got good at the game, you know what the statistics are of a shot going in, and you can almost sort of encourage a player that you're playing against to take a shot, knowing it probably won't go in. And so it's going to make that very difficult to start with, and maybe hard to do full stop. If random shots are going in random crazy ways, then yeah, that could be a very interesting shooting element as well. Control. The control, obviously the huge change in FIFA 13 was the first touch control mechanism, which looked like really difficult when you saw the initial gameplay videos coming out from events and things and early access that people got. But once people got used to it, I think it was okay, and I certainly think it was a good addition if you're looking for simulation of real football. They've taken it a little bit further this time, guys, and control. The way a player controls their ball is fundamental to their ability, their skill level in control. So you'll see a really good dribbler of the ball like Messi, keeping the ball really close, and the control that he has over the ball is always immaculate. Whereas you get some big slugger like Emil Heskey or someone like that, and he's going to really struggle to hold on to that ball. When he sprints with the ball's going to be pinging miles in front of him, and that's going to make it easy to take off him. Alongside that is the feel of momentum this year. You'll have seen, if you've watched some of the gameplay videos, guys, that momentum when you're sprinting is a huge deal. So you can't suddenly change direction. They say that every time, but you can actually see it in the gameplay this year. You can't change direction really quickly without being off balance, and that makes the ball easy to take away from you for the defender, or harder just to keep yourself. You can't just jink left and right and do loads of zigzaggy sort of stuff. If you're travelling at pace, the ball goes away from the body, and you need to get it back under control if you want to change direction. Again, along with that, and you will see when people do slide tackles or the big collisions, big defensive moves, you'll see that there is something this year called collision avoidance, and that is sort of where a player, you'll see it in real life, preempts that he's going to get hit, he's going to get tackled on, or he's going to get knocked into, and he begins to shape his body away from that. event to sort of minimise the damage and maybe to wriggle through and wriggle past. So that'll be really interesting. The danger with that is it makes defending even harder, but it looks like they've managed to balance it out. One little tweak that I think is really good as well in the gameplay, and you see it a lot when you watch the full gameplays that people have put up on YouTube, is the ball boys. Before, there was really annoying with the quick throw-in situation. You didn't always know if you're going to be able to do a quick throw-in because the player running after the balls often got lost on his way to get the ball. But this year, they're putting in ball boys, so just like in real life, a ball boy will instantly chuck another ball on if the ball goes too far away. So the momentum and the pace of the game should feel quicker with the balls coming in and out, the multi-ball system in place. Some feedback from the guys that have got their hands on it at Gamescom and stuff. Sort of been watching loads of their stuff to make see what they've been saying for this breakdown. And effectively, they're saying that head-to-head seasons is a lot faster and much closer to Ultimate Team. They said even though it's a beta, so it might not be correct, chip through balls and finesse shots seem very OP. They seem to have fixed the near post OP. According to the guys that have had to go on it. But the fundamental thing, and you all know it as well, guys, pace in Ultimate Team FIFA 14 will still be a factor, is what they're saying. It's still a big contributing factor. Maybe not as much. Hopefully it's balanced out a bit, but it's still a factor. So it's still going to be those sort of players that are desirable in Ultimate Team 14. The next breakdown might be Ultimate Team, I think. I'm not sure. I will let you know when it comes online. Thank you very much for watching. I've been FIFA.